AA, and Dr. Reddy. We'll discuss screening, techniques, and more. So tune in and listen. This is more than news you can use. It's news that could save your life. That's Monday at 9:05 a.m. Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has a CD special, 25 months for 1.41% APY with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA, a government agency. These rates effective through September 30th. Subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or their website, flcu.org, or call 352-237-8222. Don't miss this 25-month CD special. Again, the APY is 1.41%. Act now. 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. It looks like it's turning out to be a nice looking Friday, the last day of September. There is a hurricane out there you need to know about. It's called Hurricane Matthew. If you haven't already heard, it is now a Category 2 hurricane way down beneath Puerto Rico. And let's see, the forecast says it's a danger to Jamaica, parts of Hispaniola, eastern Cuba, and by Tuesday, they say it'll be in the Bahamas, and that means it'll be right next door to Florida, southern Florida. And so we are going to, that should be by Tuesday. And then it's not clear, if you look at the different models, one of them shows it hugging the coastline. And if you have a hurricane hugging the Atlantic coastline in the state of Florida, then you can bet whatever you bet on... You can bet that we'll get some bad weather from it here in Ocala as it passes. Of course, it could actually come directly at us. That's always a possibility. Or it could steer far away from us, and that's a possibility also. So we'll keep an eye on it. Right now, I guess it's still too early to know exactly what's going to happen here in our area. But I just wanted you to know, and I think you probably already know, and I know I don't need to tell you to do things now, if you need to prepare for them.
Yep.
I mean, it's a little bit too early to be bringing in the lawn chairs and that kind of thing. But I mean, if you have, one of the big things, and gosh, I hate, I'm not being preachy. I'm just I'm thinking out loud. I'm actually talking to myself.
Yeah.
Because I have a tree. So if you have a tree that looks like a storm could knock it over, get a professional. We have this tree guy that we advertise here on WOCA, and they do free, what do you call it? Free
consultations.
Estimates they'll come and look at it. I'm looking for their name. Do you remember their name?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Let me look up.
I know it's on there somewhere, but I can't recall the name of the tree service.
We used to have in front of us all of the sponsors, remember?
Yep. We used to have a log that was printed out every day.
Well, that's my fault. I should ask for the printed log. But Pride Tree.
There you go.
Pride Tree Service. So, give them a call and say, hey, can you come out and give me an estimate? This thing looks pretty dangerous. What do you think? And maybe they'll take the whole tree down. That's between you guys, and or maybe they'll just we'll just trim it. It'll fare better. It'll fare better. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Fare better.
Yep.
All right. Today is National Chewing Gum Day.
Okay, I like gum.
National Mud Pack Day.
Okay.
And National Hot Mulled Cider Day.
Okay. Nice.
All right, there you go. Now you know that. Buddy Martin and Tom Schmitz will be having their last program this afternoon. We're sad to see them go. It was a topic of conversation from a few of the people we met last night at the Scrabble game that we judged.
Yep.
A few people were asking us what happened, what's going on, and I think they just decided to end the show.
Exactly.
That's what it sounds like. So.
Yep.
Tom will still be doing high school football. In fact, I'll be sitting here while he's doing that. I don't participate in the show. Yes, I'm a board operator.
Yes, you are.
Yes. That's how you start in radio.
Exactly.
I have come full circle.
Yes, you have.
I'm back to doing the most mundane thing in radio.
Exactly.
Which is pushing a button when the guy who's doing the actual broadcast says, "We'll be right back after this."
Yes.
We'll be right back after this. No, that's not how Tom does it.
No.
Tom does like this. We'll be right back after this. The sauce.
Yes.
Tom's got a very rough voice. I can't imitate anybody. Yeah, so Tom will be. Here's what I predict for Tom and Buddy. I predict Tom has become and a broadcaster in his own right, very talented, very much able to do a show. So I predict that's what's going to happen.
Yep.
My buddy will probably go on to do a show without Tom. That's my prediction. And Tom will go on to do a show called The Tom Schmidt Show.
Yes.
Just my prediction. Let's see. Anyway, we wish them well, of course. We'd love to have those guys here. Let's see. Tonight there's a black moon. Have you ever heard of a black moon?
No. I've not heard of it.
A blue moon is when there's a second full moon in the same calendar month.
Yes.
A black moon is when there's a second new moon in a calendar month. It's as rare as a blue moon.
Okay.
In other words, there'll be no light shining from the moon because the light is facing the other direction. So the dark side of the moon will be facing Earth tonight for the second time this month.
Oh, okay.
It does
Interesting.
Does it once a month, obviously.
Yeah, the black moon. I like that. That's pretty cool.
That train accident in New Jersey in Hoboken yesterday got our attention. Robin's son lives up in that area. He does not take the line that goes through that station, correct?
Yes, he commutes every day into Manhattan. And
but does he go through
right away?
He doesn't go through Hoboken, though, right?
I don't think so.
So we weren't sure. And of course, when you hear stories like that, the first thing you want to do is call to make sure people are okay. And thank God he is.
Yeah.
But he will be affected by the rerouting this morning of commuters. So he'll probably have more commuters. Did he take this week off?
Yes, he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ronnie's up there this
week.
week.
Well, then he doesn't have to worry about it.
But maybe they're going into the city today, so
they'll go later.
So they'll decide what they want to do.
The train barreled into the rail station early yesterday. Commuters in the morning were strewn all over the place, I guess. One young lady, pretty young lady, died. Service has been partially restored. Customers were advised to follow social media for details regarding individual lines.
Yeah, it's
so if you know anybody up there,
it's a problem. Sometimes there are some lines that are affected by other things that don't make the news. And TJ knows about it. Just
a quick thought. I have no real statistics, but I've known people who've commuted on the railroad, on the subways, and forever and ever and ever and ever for 40, 50 years, without an incident. I mean, twice a day, sometimes more than twice a day, and just, I feel like we're hearing about more train accidents lately.
Well, maybe that's why Donald Trump is campaigning about the infrastructure and bringing all of that up.
Yeah, you know what?
That could be part of it. He talks about that all the time.
He does, absolutely does, yes. Yeah. He
talks about the airport.
And that could be what it is. You might be right on target, Robin. It could be that the rails really need to be refurbished. You've heard stories all the time about the bridges, and that became a political issue.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, Donald Trump knows about that. I mean, that's some of the important stuff.
That's his area.
Yeah.
That's his. I mean, he knows about buildings and physical structures and things like that. Don't ask him about, equal rights. Don't ask him about that stuff. Don't ask him about abortions. Just let him build bridges and stuff.
Yeah, let him do what he does best.
Raise money, make money.
That's right, and keep our country safe.
Dozens of world leaders and diplomats, including President Obama, former President Bill Clinton, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and French President Francois Hollande are attending the funeral today of Israeli statesman Shimon Peres. The service is being held at Mount Herzl in Jerusalem, the national cemetery where other leaders are buried. The city is expected to all but shut down today in the hours before and after the funeral to allow for tight security measures. The body of Peres lay in state at the Knesset yesterday as Israelis mourned one of the country's founding fathers. Roberta Cordano's appointment to lead Gallaudet in Washington is a historic first.
Okay. I don't know.
She will be the first deaf woman to lead the school. Her inauguration today follows decades of political upheaval at the school, where over the past 30 years, students have fought to give deaf educators and students more control. Established during the Lincoln administration in 1864,
wow.
Gallaudet didn't get its first deaf president until Ronald Reagan was the president.
Wow.
124 years after they got started. It's a school for deaf people, and they didn't have a deaf president until 124 years after they got started.
Isn't that sad? There's one in St. Augustine, too.
There's a great one in St. Augustine.
Beautiful school. Fabulous.
All right, we will take the break. I hear the music. So we'll be right back. If you have an opinion on anything, whether we've brought it up or have not brought it up, you're welcome to call in with your thoughts. The phone number is 622-9622. We will be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Friday, sunshine mixing with clouds. Watch out for a thunderstorm this afternoon, high 86 to 90. Partly cloudy Friday night with a shower or thunderstorm in the area, low 68 to 72. For Saturday, times of clouds and sun with a thunderstorm popping up in the afternoon, high 86 to 90. On Sunday, times of sun and clouds with a shower or thunderstorm around, especially through the morning hours, the high 86 to 90. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Hi, my name is Erica Olstein. I'm a doctor of acupuncture and oriental medicine. Do you have a gout-ridden toe or bowels that move too slow, creaky knees, or how about an asthmatic wheeze? Then acupuncture is sure to please. Come visit me, your primary care physician, Erica Olstein, at A Better You Healthcare. Call me at 352-615-5566. That's 352-615-5566.
Wow, man, you have a computer?
Yes, and I'm looking at villages1.com. They have a ton of information for the Villages resident.
Wow, they have information by the ton? I only need a couple ounces, man.
Movies, schedule, doctors, local attractions, even a section called Who You Gonna Call for plumbers and painters and stuff like that. These guys own cyberspace.
Wow, man, they own it? What's cyberspace?
That's where they packaged 50,000 pages of information for the Village residents.
Wow, they package it where?
Villages1.com.
Where, man?
Villages1.com.
Are you a list maker? Got your day planner laid out to structure your day? Well, here's something to add to your list. Make time for something really important. Visit Highland Memorial Park, because how you prepare for that moment is so important. Why Highland? Sure, it's a beautiful place, but aside from the beauty and the quiet reflection, practical people will appreciate the many options. Take a tour and make some serious plans. The Highland staff will confidentially show you all options and payment plans. Call today, 369-1020. Highland Memorial Park. Peace and reflection for your family.
All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. It is a beautiful Friday morning. Look at that sun just coming up. I love this time of year. And when do we do the clock thing? At the end of October?
No, it's November now, I think.
November? So November you fall back, right? So this time it'll be 7:48. Will be 6:40. Really? 6? So it'll be this bright at 6:48?
November 6th. Sunday, November the 6th.
So it gets bright earlier in the day then, right?
Yeah.
That means it gets dark earlier.
Yes, it's dark by 6 o'clock at night.
All right, let's see. What else do we have in the news to talk about? I told you about the hurricane. Nothing to worry about with the hurricane if you're just hearing me say it for the first time. Well, there might be. Give it a week or so. That's when you'll need to start worrying about it. Oh my gosh, a terrible story in Ocala. I guess what happened Wednesday night, a drive-by shooting. Jeez. How thoughtless is this? My God. A 17-year-old boy now, they say, is on life support, brain dead.
God.
Oh my gosh, prayers.
Where was this? In Ocala? I mean, I know you said Ocala, but...
Yeah, my article doesn't say where it was, but... A 13-year-old girl was shot in the stomach. She was released from the hospital, but the boy, 17 years old, on life support.
Do they know who did it?
No, they're still looking.
Jeez. We'll have to see the descriptions of the people and
Good morning, you're on the air.
be aware.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Hugh.
Say, Linda and I want to wish you a happy trip and a safe trip and have a great time. And are you planning to maybe call in a little bit here and there and give us an update on how much fun you're having?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll be putting stuff on Facebook, and I'll be calling into Robin and Dan. Robin will be doing the show with Dan Martone.
Right. You're going up, what, Monday?
Yeah.
And then when are you coming back?
Saturday, a week from tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't think you got to worry about Matthews if it does go up the coastline, because it's going to probably be late or not even until next weekend if it even gets up that far, if it does,
Yeah, well, I'll fly around it. I'll let them do the thinking. I don't have to do any thinking.
Yeah. You're probably leaving at a good time, because maybe we'll get hit with it down here.
Yeah. I hope I come home.
That's scary.
I hope I still have a home when I come home.
Well, anyways, you have a great trip and have a safe trip.
Thank you, Hugh. Appreciate the thoughts. Yes.
Bye now.
Thank you. I'll be here Monday, though, so just so you know, I'm not leaving this weekend. I'm leaving Monday.
Yep.
Monday after the show.
Yep.
Or how about this story? Listen to this story. And we had something similar, I think, with the Marines. The Navy ended the 91 titles that identify enlisted personnel yesterday, overhauling a structure that has been in use since the Continental Navy that includes dispensing with most titles that include the word man. For instance, Fire Controlman First Class Sailor would become Petty Officer First Class Joe Sailor.
Okay.
I guess what's the word Joe? Fire Controlman First Class Joe Sailor would become Petty Officer First Class Joe. Okay, I guess you would just put a real name in there.
So you don't have patrolmen that won't be there anymore.
Fire Controlman First Class Robin McBlain.
That's right.
Would become Petty Officer First Class Robin McBlain. I was a little bit confused by that. This is according to the Navy Times. The only title with man remaining is seaman.
Well, good. I'm glad of that. Don't mess with the seamen. We need that.
I am not making it up. That's what it says. We're going to immediately do away with rating titles and address each other by just our rank as the other services do. Mm-hmm. That's a statement from Vice Admiral Robert Burke, Chief of Naval Personnel. It's not going to happen overnight, but the direction is to start exercising that now.
There you go.
So I have to ask Galen about this. He's a Navy man. Joe's a Navy man.
Yes, he is. They both are. Thank you both for your service.
But not anymore. He'd be a Navy first class officer, whatever they call him.
Yeah.
I'm putting that to the side so I can ask them about it. Put that one to the side.
That's right. They know. They were in the service. They were in the Navy.
Monica Lewinsky is in the news.
Oh.
Monica Lewinsky said her sexual relationship with President Bill Clinton in 1998 first emerged online rather than in print and became a click that reverberated around the world. In a speech at a Financial Times conference, the former White House intern, now an activist against online bullying, said that her affair with Clinton broke online. She was publicly stoned. Bad choice of words right there.
Yes, for sure.
The affair, which she called a click that reverberated around the world, was exposed before there was Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, but emails could be forwarded, and in those emails could be some pretty cruel jokes. She says, my reputation was not shot down with just one arrow. It was public. I was publicly stoned. Lewinsky says it's time for an intervention on the internet. Online, we've got a compassion deficit, saying compassion is what saved her. Well, I know a lot of people who not that they're being picked on, but you read a lot of people say, I'm getting out of Facebook. Facebook is just becoming a cesspool of people's nasty opinions, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, but she chose to have that affair with him. She chose that route, and She's a grown up. Okay, when she was doing it, she's a grown up. He's a grown up, and you have to stand. You have to accept your consequences for doing something immoral. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, she's talking about being bullied though after the fact.
Well,
you don't bully people. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does.
But come on, how many years has it been? She's still bringing that stuff up. I mean, she should, put it behind her and do something, else, and then people will forget. But she wants to stay in the limelight.
Change the subject.
Okay.
I want to talk about hot flashes.
Okay, I'm ready.
Acupuncture reduces hot flashes in women.
Really?
Yes. The bane of existence for many women during menopause can be reduced in frequency by almost half for about 50% of the women over 8 weeks of acupuncture treatment. 8 weeks?
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Rather have the flashes.
Hot flashes are sudden temporary onsets of body warmth, flushing, and sweating often experienced by women going through menopause. Previous research has found that acupressure may also be helpful. Slight massages around the body often cause women to feel better during their hot flashes.
There you go. You men have you have a mission.
Researchers at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, recruited about 209 women between the ages of 45 and 60 who had an average of at least 4 hot flashes or night sweats per day.
Mm-hmm.
The group included both perimenopausal and postmenopausal participants. They randomized to receive up to 20 acupuncture treatments within 6 months or to a control group. Of the 170 women who received acupuncture, a small group of women, 11.9%, had an 85% reduction in hot flashes by the 8th week of the study. How long does hot flashes typically last? Does it take...
Oh, that'll last maybe a couple of years, depending on the person.
So there you go.
Yeah, but it's,
see Dr. Erica. Dr. Erica can help you with that.
Yep.
You know what's interesting about acupuncture is that they don't put the needles where you would think they would put them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you have something going on with your kidneys, they'll put them in your ear.
Yeah.
It's like, holy mackerel, it's not even close, And,
Oriental medicine. Asian medicine.
Oh, here's a political one.
Okay.
Dare I go here? I have a fun one. I just didn't want to end on this.
Oh, okay.
The Obama administration is looking at using a little-known fund to bypass Congress and pay insurance providers who are owed money under the Affordable Care Act.
Oh, my gosh.
The Justice Department has told insurance companies suing the government that it wants to settle the claims, and the Post reports that the money would likely come from the Judgment Fund set up in the 1950s to cover claims against the federal government.
Yeah, but
we have a fund like that? The fund is given as much money as necessary to cover payouts to plaintiffs. The Nonpartisan Government Accountability Office yesterday criticized the White House for not paying out $5 billion owed to insurance companies over the high costs they incurred for providing coverage to seriously ill patients.
Yep.
I'm sorry?
He could pay Iran, but he can't pay the U.S.
I knew this was going to be political. Dipping into the Judgment Fund would skirt the efforts of the Republican-controlled Congress to prevent such payouts. The Republicans strongly oppose the ACA, Affordable Care Act, popularly known as Obamacare, and has said the ACA provisions allowing for such payouts are essentially bailouts for the insurance industry.
Well, he bailed out the banks. He bailed out the car companies. Why not the insurance industry?
But in this case, the argument is, and this is not Larry talking, this is what the other people are saying, that the insurance companies got into the red because of the mandates.
Exactly. That's right.
I'm going to end on something not political at all.
Good. I like fun stuff.
Although there is really no chill in the air, autumn is here in Florida. And not too far down the road, there's a town called Zellwood. And Zellwood is known for what?
Corn.
And where does corn come from? Corn plants. And how do corn plants grow? Very tall.
Yes.
And that means there are some corn mazes down in Zellwood that you might want to go to. The farmers market at Long and Scott Farms is the place to go. If you want to
Nice.
go to a hayride, a corn maze, a pumpkin patch, you want to get some fresh, sweet corn sold by the bag.
Nice. I'm there.
They're doing it this weekend.
Excellent.
There's a guy named Scott. He's a lifelong farmer. He has continued his father's work in the fields where Orange County and Lake County meet. That's where you want to go. The 6 acres located behind the farmer's market is a special place. Really? This is corn to play in. Corn to play in.
Nice.
Scavenger hunts, mazes. I'm going to do a maze. I want to do a maze. Wonder how long they're going to be up. We'll be right
Broadcasting
back.
Attic Mall Studios. This is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. President Obama in Jerusalem among the thousands remembering former Israeli President and Prime Minister Shimon Peres.
Statesmanship built an unbreakable bond with the United States of America and so many other countries.
Former President Bill Clinton in his eulogy saying he was in awe of Peres' capacity to move beyond the most crushing setbacks. A search for answers continues in the Hoboken, New Jersey train crash into a station, which killed one woman, left more than 100 people hurt.
The event recorder, that's like a black box, has been removed from the locomotive, which was powering the train when it crashed into the station. Part of the problem the NTSB investigators face is that the ceiling has collapsed and they have to stabilize that before they can go into other parts.
Adam Shapiro with the Fox Business Network in a hearing set for the teen held in this week's shooting at a South Carolina elementary school. Fox News, we report, you decide.
My name is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what Living United feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living.
The hit movie is now a Broadway musical, and you can see it live on stage at Ocala Civic Theater September 8th through October 2nd. Join Violet, Dora Lee, Judy, and all the girls in the office as they teach the big boss a lesson. Filled with music and big laughs, 9 to 5 is great fun. Call Ocala Civic Theater at 352-236-2274. Don't miss it.
9 to 5.
Need a mailbox rental but need more information? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. How does $10 a month sound with just a 3-month commitment? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Mention WOCA and the setup fee is waived. Personal Service Center will email or text notifications to you when your packages arrive. Even scan mail so you never actually have to pick it up. Now that's service. Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Located on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, Ocala. Look for the yellow signs.
There are only a few things in life that you can be certain will always be around. Death, taxes, the pursuit of happiness, and computers. As they continue to advance at an epic pace, the one absolute certainty about them is that they'll break. It's not an if, it's a when. And when it happens, bring it to the only company in Ocala that's certified in Apple and Microsoft. Ocala Mac and PC Repair. They even offer on-site computer repair service, so they come to you. And if you do drop it off, you can check your repair status online. Ocala Mac and PC Repair is a family-owned and operated company that can do everything from mobile repair to wireless networks, fixing viruses, data recovery, even building and installing new systems. Visit online at ocalamacpc.com. In person, 1713 East Silver Springs Boulevard, or give them a call, 352-566-8324. That's 352-566-8324. Ocala Mac and PC Repair.
Hey, this is Matt Wilkerson from Verizon. You work all day, right? So why would you want to spend your night out shopping for that new phone? Well, Marion County, let me and Verizon help